Surprise! I am pregnant. This is my first video back since announcing my pregnancy. I've been doing like little reaction videos, but I have no more of those. Back to regular content. You guys asked me a ton of questions on Instagram and I'm gonna answer them because let's be honest, we have a lot of catching up to do. Did I get my deposit back for the breast augmentation? Yes, I did get my deposit back. Thankfully, the nurse and doctor were so understanding and accommodating and said that it actually happens way more often than we think. They're so nice and so excited for me, but also shocked because literally at my appointment I was like, yeah, I'm deciding to get the breast augmentation because we're taking like a 3-year age gap with our babies. How did I find out? Well, speaking of the breast augmentation, I needed to schedule my blood work because apparently you have to get blood work done before you go in for a breast augmentation. I just sent the order over to the lab, so I was gonna call and schedule my appointment for whatever reason, and I feel like it was my intuition. The day before I was gonna call to schedule my blood work, I was on the phone with my mom and I was like almost trying to back out of the breast augmentation, which is so weird for me because I have wanted this for so long. It is something that I've thought about for a very long time. It wasn't just like a spur of the moment decision. I feel like my intuition is so strong and clearly I knew that something was up with my body. The next day before calling to schedule my blood work, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a pregnancy test because I'm late on my period. Also, if you've ever been postpartum, you know that there's absolutely nothing regular about your period when you're postpartum. I feel like until the first year passes. At least that's been my experience with both boys. DoorDash a test, and when I made that TikTok about DoorDashing a pregnancy test, I actually already knew that I was pregnant when I posted that. Doing my thing, I put it on the counter. Camp is trying to eat the pregnancy test, take it off the toilet. You know, I'm low-key shaking and sweating. He's in the other room crying. I let it do its thing for a solid 2 minutes. I go back to the bathroom and it is the darkest 2 blue lines I have ever seen, which means I was further along than 4 weeks. How am I feeling in pregnancy? Honestly, I cannot believe that I'm even gonna say this, but I have not thrown up once. Actually, that's a lie. Literally the first day I found out that I was pregnant, throwing up all day. I don't know if I had food poisoning or something, but I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so sick with this baby. If you followed me for a second, you know that with both boys, I literally threw up morning to night, mainly in the morning, but still in the evening, until I was 17 weeks pregnant. I am thanking God and counting my blessings literally every single day. I'm so grateful to be feeling healthy. Say in the mornings, I feel pretty nauseous right when I wake up, but as soon as I eat something, I definitely feel way better. My symptoms would literally just be that I am so tired. I feel like someone gives me a Benadryl every single morning and is like, okay, survive the day. Absolutely zero personality by 2 p.m. and that's why I've been filming morning vlogs and nothing in the night or even in the afternoon because I have no personality. I am literally trying to survive. I thought I'll get a second wind at some point, so I'm just waiting for that. My cravings are not consistent. They're so random, but when I have a craving, I have to suffice that craving. Is that word right? I don't even know. Did I see the deceased bird before or after I found out I was pregnant? If you saw my TikTok, then you know what I'm talking about. I had well already known that I was pregnant at that point. You guys didn't know that, but I knew that that was not the sign from the bird. I think I know what the sign was, but I'm not gonna tell you guys for a little minute. Was it an accident? I actually kind of hate this question. I don't really know if I believe in accidents, and I kind of touched on this on my Instagram stories when I was answering questions, but obviously you guys know that Tristan and I put a lot of our faith, or all of our faith and trust in God, and we know that his plan is always greater than ours. Obviously, we literally thought we were taking a 3-year age gap with our next baby. Now that we're pregnant with this baby, I literally could not imagine our life any different. I truly believe everything in our life does happen for a reason, and we all have a plan that has already been decided for us. Baby number 3, expedite the house search. So as you guys know, I've kind of been talking about us wanting to move for quite some time. Finding out that we were pregnant with baby number 3 really put a push. Do we need to move? No. We could definitely make it work with 3 babies in this home. We do have 3 bedrooms and the baby sleeps in our room for quite some time. So if moving is in the cards for us, then we will move. If moving's not in the cards for us right now, then we'll stay here, and that's totally okay. The age gap between Camp and Key bigger than the age gap between Key and the new baby? Yes, the age gap between Camp and Key is definitely bigger than the age gap between Key and the new baby. Key and the new baby are not Irish twins, so I will tell you guys that. I'm actually not sharing when I'm due. I'm sure I'll share eventually, but right now, just for honestly our own privacy, I just want to keep that to us right now because we do share so much online. He and this new baby will be between 14 and 16 months apart. I'll give you that like little hint. You can do the math. He was born in December. As you guys know, I went to 2 back-to-back bachelorettes in July, and a lot of you asked if I knew that I was pregnant while I was there. I did not know I was pregnant while I was there. Does that mean that I was not pregnant? No, I had just not found out yet. Like I said, my period's been so irregular, and I've actually only had 2 since I had Key. Being pregnant was definitely not something that I was like watching out for. Am I still going to Italy for the wedding? Absolutely. I do already have some Zofran that I need to pick up from my pharmacy before we leave, because like I said, I have been feeling a little bit nauseous. I actually don't know what it's like to fly to a different country. So if somebody could like enlighten me, do you get fed if you are not in business class? I'm literally just like in regular economy, or do they just like offer you little snacks? Because the eating situation, I definitely am a little bit worried about, because like I said, if I am not eating like every hour, I am definitely feeling ill. Unless I was 36 weeks pregnant, I would not be missing that wedding. Gut feeling, do I think it's a boy or do I think it's a girl? Gut feeling, I think it's a boy, and that might be just because like I've only had boys, so I don't even know what it's like to have a girl. Gut definitely says boy. Tristan's gut definitely says boy as well. If you ask anyone in my family or anybody who knew before I had posted on social media that we were pregnant, has said that they think it's for sure a girl. Given my symptoms are completely different, and the fact that I'm not throwing up is a huge like what the heck, but at the same time my body has been pregnant 3 times in the last 3 years. I feel like my body just like knows what it's doing now. It's like, yeah, we've done this before, like maybe that's why I'm not as sick. I don't know, but I definitely think boy. On that topic, do we have any names? We actually have one girl name. I posted on a comment yesterday that I will gift someone this name if I never have a girl, because I am like actually so obsessed with it, and so is Tristan. It's the first name that we like immediately agreed on. As far as a boy goes, we do not have another boy name. He was actually the only boy name that we had. Oh, we don't have a boy name, but we do have a girl name. The girl name does start with a K. Have another boy, we for sure will not be doing a K name, because I feel like we exhausted all of our options in the K name departments for boys. We'll just be the oddball out, and that's okay. Honestly, my name starts with a K, and both my sister's names start with a B, and it never bothered me. For boys, it's just super important to me that the last name sounds good with the first name, because boys obviously keep their last name for forever. For girls, they're not keeping their last name for forever, so I don't really like stress as much about the last name sounding good with the first name. I don't know, it's just a thing for me. For the pictures that I posted, the Christmas pictures, if you watched my vlog before I posted that I was pregnant, I said that we were taking family Christmas photos because my sister was in town. My sister was not in town. We were not taking Christmas photos. They were pregnancy announcement photos. Am I nervous about the age gap and having 3 babies under 3? Yes and no. Of course, the idea of adding any child to your family is a little bit nerve-wracking. Does the age gap make me nervous? I genuinely think that no matter the age gap, it always comes with its different challenges. Age gap isn't for us, it's for them. And Tristan and his siblings are all 1 year apart. He is the baby of 6 siblings, and they are all 1 year apart. My mother-in-law is literally a superstar. We go to any family functions. Him and his siblings are 1, so close in age, and 2, all at the same stage of life. And I know how grateful they all are for their age gap. Am I finding out the gender? Are we doing a gender reveal, or are we team green? I think that's what the people call it, team green, right? When you don't know the gender until birth. I could never wait till birth to find out the gender. I praise the people that can do that, but that is never my journey. I know that I would like try for like maybe a couple of weeks, and then at one random OB appointment be like, just tell me. I'm such a planner for 1, and for 2, like I just need to know. We could already find out the gender, but we have a really crazy and busy September, so I want to wait until October. So I think in October we are going to find out the gender. As far as the gender reveal actually goes, this time I have no idea what we're gonna do. I've been seeing everybody do the like flower thing where like the husband gives them the flowers like the color of the baby, which I think is so cute. I do want to find out together, and I want the boys to tell us. Tristan wants the boys to wear like run out in either wearing like a pink or a blue shirt. I don't know. We need to like figure out what we want to do, but we definitely have some time, but we're for sure going to do an intimate gender reveal. No crazy party. Our makeup is done, and I think I need to go pick Camp up from school. I have no idea what time it is, but thanks for getting ready with me and answering some pregnancy questions.